Welcome to Don Bosco Vazhikaatti, a center for career guidance, training, and job placement for the past 28 years. So, we are seeing the various videos on CLAT exams. So, in the last two videos, we have seen the English language and the legal reasoning. So, in this section, we are going to see the section D, that is general knowledge. General knowledge is one of the areas we can score a good mark. So if we focus on general knowledge, we can get good marks in the CLAT exam. So this slide I have prepared specially to give a particular information. For example, if we take the word example, there is no G in it, but in the short form we are using EG. Have anyone thought about it? In the word example, there is no letter called G, but in the short form, we are using EG. So have you thought about it? Because it derived from the Latin word, that is exempli gratia, that is the word called EG. So this is a simple thing. Don't memorize anything or don't by heart anything like a parrot. Just repeat and vomit in the exam. Don't do like that. Understand and study, that will give you knowledge. So if for the example this one, EG means exempli gratia, that is the thing EG. So let's move on to the CLAT. So in the first thing we are going to see in the CLAT general knowledge is history section, that is the first history section. So history, geography, economy, polity and various things is there. Then we'll go to the question number 1. Who was the first Indian women became the president of the Indian National Congress? So the answer is Sarojini Naidu. We all know the Sarojini Naidu is also known as the Nightingale of India. She was the first woman to become the Indian National Congress, first women president to become the Indian National Congress, that is Sarojini Naidu. See, if you are aware about the Indian things and other things, means you can easily write these answers. The main thing you have to concentrate on the history part as well as the economy part, polity part. If you concentrate these things, you will get more marks in the general knowledge itself. Then the question number 2 goes like this. The battle at Plassey was fought between the British East, that is Company, and who was the ruler at that time? Which Indian ruler took place? The answer is Siraj ud Dawla. He was the ruler at that time when the war was taking at Plassey. He was the ruler at that time. So the history part is very important to answer in the general knowledge. For example, they will ask who got the Nobel Prize winner also, they will ask sometimes, and who was the president at that year, particular year, they will ask like that questions also. So if we thorough with the histories, we can score more mark in the general knowledge. Then let's move on to the second thing called the geography. It is the one of the easiest thing. First question goes like this. Which is the highest mountain peak in India? Which is the highest mountain? Everyone will say immediately Everest, but they are asking particularly highest mountain peak. That is the point we have to answer. The answer is Kanchenjunga. We have to pronounce like that, Kanchenjunga. So the answer it is the highest mountain peak point. Don't think highest mountain. Mountain peak point they are asking. So we have to answer according to that only. Okay, let's move on to question number 2. The question number 2 goes like this. The Sundarbans are famous for which type of ecosystem? That is the question. So the answer is, you see, the answer is mangrove forest. Why it is so? The Sundarban is a vast mangrove forest region. So that is the ecosystem they are having there. So if you know the geography, which place it is having more, like that and all thing, so you can easily answer this type of questions. So history, you have to be aware of the years as well as the events and which king ruled, which queen ruled, these things you need to aware of the thing. And geography, like the climatic change and other system, ecosystem and other things, these things you have to know. Then move on to the next topic. The next topic is simple, it is a polity. The next topic, the question number 1, that goes like this. Okay, who is the head of the Indian states executive branch at the national level? Okay, the question is simple. The answer is the President of India. See, the question goes simple like this. Who is the Indian state executive branch at the national level? Almost it is the national level, branch level means it is the highest person, the authority, that is the President of India. So polity is easily you want to the highest category and other things. So the question number 2 goes like this. So question number 2, fundamental duties. Okay, question number goes like this. The fundamental duties was, and that's in which amendment it took place. They are asking the question, the Constitution of Indian, by which amendment it took place. The amendment number 42, the Amendment Act, 42nd Amendment Act. So you have to be aware of the act and which amendment it was implemented and other things you want to know to answer this type of questions. So basically the general knowledge is easily if you are well aware of it. So the answer for this question is the 42nd Amendment Act. So next we will go on to the next section. Next section is the economy section. So the question number 1 goes like this. What is the full form of the term GDP? The full form of the term GDP is gross domestic product. So it is as simple as that. GDP, what is the full form of GDP is gross domestic product. So we can easily answer these questions. Then question number 2 goes like this. What is the primary function? The primary function of the Reserve Bank of India, that is RBI. What is the primary function of the Reserve Bank of India? The answer is controlling monetary policy and issuing currency. Controlling monetary policy and issuing currency. The currency which we are using in our hand is from the RBI, Reserve Bank of India. If it is from the Reserve Bank of India only, the currency is valid. The fundamental duties of the Reserve Bank of India is issuing currency as well as the controlling monetary policy, the main thing of the Reserve Bank of India. So these questions are very simple. Then let's move on to the next, the general knowledge questions. Okay, what is the chemical symbol of gold? It is easy. The chemical symbol of gold is AU. Okay, the explanation goes like this. The chemical symbol for gold is AU, which comes from the which comes from the Latin name. Already I told in the first slide, many Latin words are used in the chemical word as well as other things. See, harum. So from this only the gold chemical reaction AU comes from. We have to study the Latin derivations also. For example, we see the example of EG, exempli gratia, EG. So from chemical AU is aurum. Okay, let's move on to next question. The question number 2. Okay, which planet is known as the red planet? In the solar system there are different planets, and which planet is known as the red planet? The answer is Mars. Explanation. Mars is often called the red planet. Why it is called the red planet? Because of its reddish appearance. See, if we take the Earth, the planet Earth, it is blue, white and other things will come. But if you look at the Mars, it looks like very reddish color. That's why it is called as the red planet. Then we'll move on to the other questions. These are also general awareness. Last section we see general knowledge. This is general awareness. The first question goes like this. Who won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2024? Actually, the answer that was not announced yet. That is the answer here given, because when this question was taken in the year 2024, CLAT 2024, That time the Nobel Prize winner was not announced. So we cannot simply answer the result was not announced. Instead, we have to answer like this: the 2023 based on C, based on 2023 Najas Mohammadi. So that is the answer. So 2024 it is not announced. So I will not answer. Not like that. Based on previous year we need to answer. See, this year they have not announced, but the previous year winner is this person. Like that we have to answer. So don't write simply the result is not announced. Don't write like that. We have to answer the previous year one. Then question number 2 in general awareness. What is the currency of Japan? It is the easiest one. The currency of Japan is yen. YEN. See, the answer is YEN. We have seen the different dollars and euro, everything is there, and the currency of Japan is yen. Indian currency is rupees. So the currency of Japan is yen. We need to aware of this. So that is the general knowledge thing. For more videos you can subscribe our Don Bosco Vazhikaatti YouTube channel, and we will produce the upcoming videos based on the CLAT exam. Mathematics is there, then logical reasoning is there. That also we will upload in short while. So kindly follow our YouTube channel Don Bosco Vazhikaatti, subscribe that. Then we will have an important announcement. We are conducting a job fair from Don Bosco Vazhikaatti. We are conducting a job fair that is on September 13th, 2025. It is going to be held at St. Francis Xavier Church. This is the picture of that church, St. Francis Xavier Church. It is located in Broadway, Chennai. St. Francis Xavier Church, in the around the campus only it is going to take place. Those who are seeking for the job after your graduation, or when you failed in 10th or 12th, if you are seeking for a job, you can attend our job fair. It is going to take place on September 13, 2025, and you can scan the QR code is here for the registration, and you can come and directly there also you can register there. Those who are seeking really a seeker of job, you can come there and attend the interview and get the job which you like and which you deserve also. So this is the place where the job fair is going to take place. So kindly scan this QR code also if needed. So visit our Don Bosco Vazhikaatti often and visit this place for the job fair and get your dream job also. Thank you.